This is Savannah and Charlie at the TLC Clinic in Vero Beach, January 2016. In the morning on the left is your videotaped run. You had a 34.180. In the afternoon, you got a lot faster with a 26.714. And I just want to say that I really enjoyed you both coming to the clinic. I like Charlie a lot. I think he has a lot of potential. But there's a couple things I'd like you to look at with him. Maybe have Sherry Still come out with SS Horsepowers. It's a coupon in your sponsor bag, and have her check him chiropractically. He felt a little stiffer one direction than the other to me, and maybe if his neck or hip or shoulder needs adjusting or massage, he could have a knot, something like that. So anyways, we're going to let it go through again and in slow play, and I'm going to talk about your run a little bit more from the morning to the afternoon. And what I like in the morning is you came in a little bit quieter. In the afternoon, it looks like you kind of got in his face a little bit. It is okay if you want to circle and get your correct lead before you go to the timer from in arenas that allow it. If they don't allow it, then just come in at the back of the alley from the right side and shape them for their right lead, and then just canter right down the alleyway and pick your arc. But anyways, we'll go ahead and keep this going, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit and put it in slow motion for you. I like how you had a pretty nice arc on him going in, but notice in the afternoon you're more focused on bringing him in to the correct position, where in the morning he was going really wide. So I like that you improved that. His angle to the first barrel should just be a nice arc to a 5-foot pocket, and that's where you want to start your rating is in this area, just like you have right there. And then your first stride around the barrel is there, your second stride around the barrel is there, and you want to keep about a 5-foot pocket going in the barrel. Okay, so you come in pretty nice. You sit down. Your hand, you had the wrong hand on the rein there. If you'll notice, your inside hand should be on the rein and your outside hand should be on the horn, but that's okay. He seems the neck rein pretty easy, and then you swapped on the back side. So, but you left the barrel in the afternoon much better than in the morning. He was much more focused on the pattern. You gave him a pretty nice pocket going in. He's a big horse, so you know, a 5-foot pocket is good for him. That might be about 6 feet, but it's still good. And he takes 3 strides around it, which we'd like to ideally get to only 2 strides, and that's where you don't want to get too big of a pocket. So he's on the correct lead. 1, 2 strides are 8. 1, 2, 3 strides of the barrel. So what will happen on the right side here is as you tighten up that pocket a little bit, he'll only take 2 strides around the barrel. So what I mean by that is instead of being here and having to go 1, 2, 3, by being in just a little bit tighter, he'll go 1 stride or 8, 2 strides or 8, and then 1 stride around the barrel, 2 strides around the barrel, and that'll save you time. So about 5-foot pocket. So if you imagine the barrel laying down, that's about 3 foot, and you would add another pocket to that. But you ride really pretty, really quiet. He listens to you well. But again, I would like to have you make sure your saddle pad and your saddle fit, and Sherry will look at that for you as well. And see how he kind of quit running coming out. That's where you want to really, you had a nice easy in. But when you get back here, this area is where you want to start kicking with your outside leg and smooching at him to hurry him out. And just really smooch at him to get him to think about hurrying. So you lost more time there, not running out of the barrel. But overall, he looked really good. Just make sure his saddle and saddle pad fit good. Have him checked chiropractically, and she does massage with a MagnaWave as well. And continue to do the drills that we did in the clinic. The pole bending drill, where you really do a lot of 2 tracking. You know, leg laterals where you get nose and shoulders, really important. The figure 8s that we did, big and small, is really good with the transition in the middle. Also the inline barrels, that was a really good drill for you as well. It has a go cue, a rate cue, and a turn cue with nice form. Then you can practice your stopping and your roll backing and go the other direction. So just keep up all of that. Work on his vertical flexion, work on his lateral flexion, and keep me posted how you do. After you get him looked at by Sherry, start hauling for exhibitions, and before long he'll be ready to enter, probably by this summer. And keep me posted on your progress, and thanks for coming to the clinic.